Today in this session we will discuss what are the different types of combustion and how will we extinguish fire. Okay, so let me start today's session. First we will see what are the different types of combustion. Types of combustion. We have already seen that some substances catches fire very fast and sometimes substances take some time to catch fire. So first type of combustion is rapid combustion. Rapid combustion. In this type of combustion, the substances catches fire rapidly. For example, in the case of paper, diesel, petrol, these type of substances catches fire rapidly when we apply heat over them. So, these type of substances like petrol, diesel, these all are substances showing rapid combustion. The second type of combustion is spontaneous combustion. Spontaneous combustion. In this type of combustion, the substances catches fire without the application of heat. For example, the substances having very low ignition temperature. For example, white phosphorus having an ignition temperature of 35 degrees Celsius. We know that during summer season, our room temperature is almost 35, 36, sometimes it rises up to 40 degrees Celsius. So, in this situation, if we keep these substances in room temperature, these substances catches fire and burst into flames without the application of heat. So, here the combustion takes place spontaneously. So, we say it is a spontaneous combustion. So, special care has to be taken to keep these type of substances. The third type of combustion is explosion. Explosion. Okay, during Diwalis or any celebration, we use different types of firecrackers. Now, so when we use firecracker, what happens? This firecracker explodes with lots of heat, light and sound. Okay, so here explosion takes place and this type of combustion is known as explosion, and here lots of gas is also released. During this reaction, lots of gas is also released. So these are the different types of combustion. Okay, now let's see how to extinguish fire. How to extinguish fire. We know fire is very dangerous to our human life, not only human life, entire world. Okay, so we to extinguish fire, we have different fire stations, fire engines. This fire station have their own fire equipments to control fire. So let's see what are the different methods. How can we extinguish fire? So earlier we have discussed that for the conditions necessary for combustion. The first one was presence of a combustible substance. So we can say in order to extinguish fire, we have to remove the combustible substance. We have to remove the combustible substance. But in every situation, we can't remove the combustible substance. Isn't it? For example, if the entire building is under fire, we can't remove the entire building. Now the second point was, for combustion, we have to heat the substance up to its ignition temperature. Okay, so to extinguish fire, we have to cool the substance below its ignition temperature. So in this situation, basically we use water. Now we pour water over fire, but in every situations water cannot be used. For example, if the fire is because of if it's in any electrical appliances, or the fire is because of petrol, diesel, in these situations water cannot be used, because water is conductor of electricity and water causes electrical shock. Okay, so we can't pour water over electrical appliances. And again, if the fire is on because of petrol, diesel, here also these oils are lighter than water and they float over water. These substances float over water. Here also water cannot be used for extinguishing fire. Okay. So the second point was cooling the substance. Cooling the substance below its ignition temperature. Now the third condition necessary for combustion was the presence of oxygen. So here, in order to extinguish fire, we have to cut off the supply of oxygen. Cut off the supply of oxygen. Okay. So, in order to cut the supply of oxygen, carbon dioxide is used. Okay. So, some fire extinguishers releasing carbon dioxide is used for this purpose. Because carbon dioxide is heavier than oxygen and it acts as a blanket around the fire. So, here the supply of oxygen is cut. So, we can prevent the fire. So, these are three methods through which we can extinguish fire. So, here this type of fire extinguishers that releasing carbon dioxide can be used on electrical appliances and also in diesel, petrol, this type of fires. Clear? Now, different types of fire extinguishers are used and the simplest forms are soda, acid, fire extinguisher. Different types of fire. Soda, acid, fire extinguisher. In soda, acid, fire extinguisher, different compound chemicals used are sodium bicarbonate and concentrated sulfuric acid are used. Sodium bicarbonate and concentrated sulfuric acid are used. Okay, so this is this soda acid fire extinguisher is in the form of is in the cylindrical shape. Okay, and the cylinder contains sodium bicarbonate and inside the cylinder there is a bottle. This bottle contains concentrated sulfuric acid. Okay, and this bottle and this cylinder is attached to a knob. When the knob is struck, what happens? The bottle breaks and this concentrated sulfuric acid react with sodium bicarbonate and lots of carbon dioxide is released. So, this is the mechanism, this is the chemical reaction that happens inside the soda acid fire extinguisher. Here the reaction is sodium bicarbonate plus sulfuric acid giving sodium sulfate, then carbon dioxide, then water. Okay, so here lots of carbon dioxide is released. And some other extinguishers are foam fire extinguishers and then dry powder fire extinguishers. I think this is clear to you. Thank you.